Hi sir, I am Karthikesan Muthu, my metric number 290133. For this pairing video presentation, me and Miss Lovisha decided to talk about celebration. For that, I am excited to sharing interesting fact for Ponggal festival. Now I pass to Miss Lovisha.
Thank you, Karthi. Hi guys, Lovisha here. Today I gonna give a briefing on Gawai Dayak festival in Sarawak. The Gawai Dayak festival is a significant event that celebrates the end of the rice harvesting season in June. Despite progress in major cities for many of the Sarawakians living in the interiors, rice growing is still a major source of income. At this time, much of the hard working that goes into the rice harvesting has been done. The next planting season will only begin in September. And so, June is a month of rest and reward for those who had labored over their rice field. The Gawai Daya festival, officially celebrated yearly on 1st of June in Sarawak, is both a religious and social festival. Gawai means ritual of festival and Daya is a collective name for the tribes of Iban, Bidayu, Kayan, Kenya, Kelabit, Murut and more. The festival is also extended Thanksgiving celebration before the new farming season begins. For the Dayak community, it is time to make amends for past differences and to rekindle old friendship or form new ones. As Malaysian treasure strong family ties, this harvesting means family reunions, paying respect to the elderly and making visit to the friends and relatives. Preparations for the festival began early with the brewing of tuak, which means rice wine, and traditional delicacies like pegangan, cake from rice flour, sugar and coconut milk. On Gawai Eve, gelatin rice is roasted in bamboo. This celebration starts on evening 31st May with a ceremony called Muai Amtu Rua to cast away the spirit of greed and to ensure that the spirit of bad luck will no interference with the good celebrations. Two children or men, each dragging a chapan known as winnowing basket, goes from room to room in the Iban longhouse to collect unwanted articles in the baskets. The items are then toasted to the ground from the end of the longhouses to ward off the spirit of bad luck. Around 6 p.m., the offering ceremony known as meeting will take place amid music and drum beats. The feast chief will thank the gods of good harvest, ask for guidance and blessings. Dinner will be then served while everyone talks and mingles waiting for midnight. At the stroke of midnight, a gong is sounded and the longhouse chief will lead everyone in drinking the I Peng You tuak for long life, at the same time wishing each other long life, health and prosperity, known as Gayu Buru Gerai Nyamai. This celebration then gets merrier with some dancing, music and poetry. The following day, several activities may be lined up including cockfighting, blowpipe demonstration and other competitions. On this day, the homes of Dayaks will be open to visitors. In the longhouses, a practice called as Masu Pengabang will take place where guests will be served with tuak by the host before they can enter the longhouse. The Gawai Daya festival may last up to several days, the visitors being welcomed into the homes of the Dayaks throughout the festival.
What is Pongal celebration? Pongal is a harvest festival celebrated by the Tamil community as a thanksgiving ceremony for the sun, Mother Nature and the various farm animals that help to contribute during the harvest season. Pongal is a 4-day celebration that marks the beginning of the Tamil month called Thai, which is considered a wonderful month. Pongal, the word in Tamil described as to boil over. Pongal is a name of a dish cooked during this festive time, which is sweetened rice with lentils. The first day of Pongal, called Bogi, means it's a day where cleaning and throwing away all belongings are carried out to count a fresh start. New clothes are worn and their houses are decorated in the mood of the festivity. The second day is where the Thai Pongal is celebrated. On this day, Surya Bhagavan, the sun god, is honored. Kolam means colorful decorative patterns are drawn at the entrance of home as sign of welcome and also food for the birds. In every household cooks a traditional clay pot of rice with milk at auspicious timings. When the milk boils over the clay pot, family members will shout out, "Pongalo Pongal," after the Pongal is offered to the Surya Bhagavan. They will feast on several Pongal dishes that are prepared for the day. The third day Pongal celebration called as Matu Pongal, which is devoted to honoring the cattle to remember the work they do like plowing the land. Cows are bathed and decorated with colors, beads, flowers, garlands and bells. Later on, cattle were fed with usual nutrition foods. Finally, the fourth day of Pongal called as Kanum Pongal. For this day, importance is given to the community and to strengthening their relations. Family gather together to have a traditional banana leaf meal. It's like a vegetarian meal. On the same day, younger members seek the blessings of the older members of their families. Back in the day, Kanum Pongal was cooked by young girls to attract the attention of parents who are looking for a mate for their son. Now I will explain the methods of preparing Pongal in detail. First thing, clay pot needs to be placed. Fresh turmeric and ginger will be tied around the pot as a sign of purity and prosperity in life. As I mentioned earlier, pour fresh milk into the pot. Wait until the milk boils and overflows. Then put the rice along with a little water into the pot containing the milk. Wait until the rice is cooked. Mix brown sugar, a little salt, granulated sugar and drop sugar to taste. Stir until all ingredients are combined with rice. Add the raisins and peanuts and the nutmeg powder and ginger powder that has been mixed with ghee. Mix all the ingredients in the pot. Finally, you need to make sure all the ingredients in the pot are stirred regularly so they don't get crusty. In general, Pongal festival is not just a sweet dish served. It comes together like sambar with 7 vegetables, poriyal or kootu, tair pachadi, parupu dal along with vada, suliyan and adarsam. Pongal comes in different types of flavor such as sweet pongal, ven pongal, rava pongal, milagu pongal and puli pongal. In addition to the decoration of the home page, will also be decorated by tying 2 cane sticks left and right as a sign of continuous sweetness. Turmeric leaves, mango leaves for a sign of God wisdom, and Thoranam, in other words, coconut tree trunks signify a good luck. Until now, this has been preserved and passed on to the younger generation through education at home, in schools and local associations and communities. Thank you.
In conclusion, the purpose of both Pongal and Gawai Dayak festivals aren't different. Since Malaysia has a rich cultural life, much of the revolves around the traditional festivals of its diverse population. We are able to know about other cultural. Apart from this Ponggal and Gawai Dayak, there are also other festivals as well. So let's take this opportunity and explore all the other festivals as well. Thank you.